G'day all you mad gamers, I'm Mad Mikey and I come from the bloody land down under, and in today's gaming news we're going to talk about how a console so rare that it never got released has been unearthed over in California in the good old US of A, and could Crash Bandicoot find its way onto the Xbox One? Oh, we'll have to wait and see. Not to mention over on the PlayStation, they're bumping up the prices, what do you know, right around the time of when the console released. Not to mention that Fortnite has hit a sales milestone. All that in today's gaming news. And don't forget guys, it's not just the news, it's my opinion. Mad Mikey Gaming. That's right gamers, welcome to the 1st of August 2017's Gaming News Opinions. I'm Mad Mikey in case you didn't know, and welcome to the show where I just go around the internet and grab all those little bits of news that interest me, and then I come out here and I give you my opinion on it. And don't forget, if you like the show, hit that like button, share, subscribe with all your friends, and don't forget there's a little bell there on my main page. Go click that so that you get notified about my gaming shows that I do. I'm trying to put out a bit more these days, you know, maybe 4 to 5 times a week instead of sort of 2 to 3. But let's get into today's gaming news. And as I said at the beginning of the show, according to Redditor L064N, he was shopping in a thrift shop over in Oceanside, California, the other week when he came across a really strange Atari console. So with all the news of the Atari box coming out, this is actually really pretty cool. He did some quick Googling and he found out that it was actually a rare prototype for a wireless Atari console back in 1981. So this console was actually due to come out in 1981. Atari apparently did quite a lot of, you know, sort of advertising about this console, but it never came out. Now the reason behind that is because the wireless wasn't actually wireless, it was by radio. So you could play all your Atari 2600 gaming on your brand new console that never came out. The problem was the range was like over 100 meters long. So because of its radio, it could affect actually your neighbor's console if they obviously in fact did have one of these systems. And the crazy thing was that this Redditor actually bought it for $38, jumped onto eBay and sold it for like $3,800. That's a huge markup. This stuff belongs in a museum, guys. This is fantastic. I mean, for the fact that it's actually out there in the world and no one really knew about it. This console looks really futuristic for 1981. The year of my birth, mind you. And it's actually really crazy that they were thinking about wireless consoles then, and I could never imagine spending that much on a console. As much as a retro collector that I am, that is just crazy. But obviously could potentially be one of a kind out there. So it's amazing what you find out in your thrift shops. I wish that I had the time and the money to get out there and look at all these shops and pick up all these bargains, but I just don't have it. And I could just imagine walking to that shop and thinking, what's that? Oh, it's $38. What is that piece of junk? And you look up on bloody eBay or something and you see that it's worth shitloads more than what it is. Like, bang! So obviously it may not have been a serious collector, but hopefully it went into the hands of a serious collector because, you know, they're going to look after it. Look like it powered on and everything, so that's fantastic. And speaking of one of the best-selling games of the year so far, Crash Bandicoot, The Insane Trilogy. There have been actually leaked shots of it running on an Xbox not an Xbox 360, Mikey. On an Xbox One. Well, it could be on an Xbox 360. You never know. It's got A and B buttons. But Vicarious Visions artist Cara Vista, who created the save and / load screens that we're showing right now, uploaded a video with some short in-game footage over on wherever they were, and it actually displayed the buttons, you know. They've since removed the video, of course, because we don't want it getting out there. But the rumors coming out when the Insane Trilogy did come, there were rumors that it actually was going to be coming to the Xbox One. So this is probably a bit more fuel onto the fire. Whether we'll see it or not, I'm pretty sure we will. This is, as I said, it's been rumored that it's going to be coming out, so Xbox One owners might not have to wait that long. I'd probably wouldn't go as far to probably say there'd be a year's worth of exclusivity behind this. So if you're an Xbox One holder and you are an old Crash fan from back on the PlayStation days, you might not have to wait too long. It would I'd even say probably bring it out at Christmas. That would be a really good sales time for this, because this is one of the best-selling games of the year so far. If you could chuck it on another console and just boost those extra sales, that would be fantastic for the company that actually did this remaster, which has been getting rave reviews everywhere else. And while we're talking about the PlayStation, a bit of bad news out there today. Sony has announced that there is going to be a price hike for the PlayStation Plus subscription in PAL territories only. So that means UK, rest of UK PAL territories, whoever gets PAL, includes us here in Australia. You're going to be seeing the yearly subscription is going from $69.95 to $79.95. The quarterly one is going from $27.95 to $33.95, and the monthly is going from $9.95 to $10.95. I was actually going to bring up this because when the PlayStation 4 came out, obviously they got a big influx of PlayStation Plus subscribers coming in. And I feel that, like, just to the lead up around that time of year, they start putting a lot of great titles on their PlayStation Plus games library, which is good for gamers. Don't get me wrong, I love the games that they've been bringing out of the last couple of months have been fantastic, and anybody with a PlayStation Plus subscription should be getting these games. Like, Until Dawn is a fantastic title for the PlayStation 4. I can't rave about that enough, and what they've been putting out has been just nothing short of fantastic. But now they're actually putting it up by $10. A lot of people rumblings over here in Australia is that it's like that Netflix tax that's going out there for digital things. I just think that PlayStation are sort of in putting more money on there so maybe they can give back a bit more, but I really just want them to have a really stable online safe network where we don't have to worry about it going down at Christmas time with the DDoS mofos. And look, prices are going to go up, but it just seems a bit weird that this is going up in light of Nintendo sort of coming out and saying that they've got a really good sort of, I think it's $30 a year package there for their network system. Not that the voice chat on that is going to be anything spectacular. But just in the last bit of news, guys, today, Fortnite, it just released the other day. Pre-orders have hit at 500,000 copies, so that's 500,000. Really well for this very sort of, you haven't heard much about it, but there has been a bit of hype about it. I remember when I first saw it, I was actually really interested in it. It did get announced that it's going to be a free-to-play game, but in this whole pre-buying thing, they're selling it, you've got copies going between $39.99 to $149.99, and they've hit 500,000 copies sold at that price, so well done to them. Just keep in mind that this game is going to be free to play at some point next year, I believe. I don't understand how and why they're selling it, but it's going to go free to play. I mean, yeah, it could be a way of them keeping it going. I don't know, but one of the developers sort of tweeted, absolutely humbled at the response to this week's Fortnite launch, 500k plus digital pre-order sales and just getting started. Thank you. But as I said, if you want to play it early, you can pay the money. A lot of people playing it. There's been mixed reviews. I think I will probably wait till it comes to free to play, to be honest. It's not the type of game that I'd really invest too much time into, but I'd really like to have it there in the back catalogue to be able to play with a lot of friends. But guys, that's it for today's gaming news opinions. Don't forget, if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button if you want to see more. I will see you guys potentially tomorrow. I don't know. Probably not, maybe. I really want to come see you guys, but otherwise it'll be Thursday for you guys with more gaming news opinions. But until then, guys, I hope you have a great time playing your video games, and I will see you guys when I see you. Bye, guys.